come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Welcome back, my Geminis, my fellow air signs. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell. Then you'll know when my other videos pop up. And it really helps my channel to grow if you hit that little like button and especially subscribe. And if you have a nice comment, I would love to hear if this resonates with you. My gems, my gemmy gems. I have pre-shuffled and meditated, but I do like to do a little shuffling just to pick up your energy. For those of you new to my channel, I close my eyes when I do this last little shuffly cut thing, and sometimes something falls. And usually nothing does, but sometimes something does. And nothing did. We're starting you off with the Death card. Now, don't be afraid. The Death card is a card of transformation, where the universe comes in, spirit comes in, and kind of wipes clean your karma. It wipes clean and puts an end to many cycles in your life. Things that have been not doing so great for you. So never ever fear that Death card. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of conformity. It's a card of living by society's rules or the rules of the church, institutions. It's also an energy flow that makes us long to be part of something bigger than we are. It pulls us together in groups. The Hierophant is he's known as the Pope in lots of decks. He's a teacher. He holds great spiritual wisdom. It's also a 5, so there's a little chaos attached to this card. Sometimes staying within the norms can be a difficult thing, especially for us Geminis. Well, my moon is in Gemini, especially for an air sign, because we don't always think the same way other people think. Now the Death card is a 13, which adds to a 4. So it's a foundational card. So it's telling you that it's sweeping away things in your life to make room for a better foundation spiritually for you. And then here comes the Hierophant, right on cue. Oh my gosh, everybody, the Judgment card. This is a very profound reading already. The Judgment card is, Spirit's talking to you. I think you already know that Spirit is in contact with you. I think that you are listening and paying attention, because it's time for, if you are not already going through a spiritual growth, which you probably are, you're here looking for tarot readings. Even if you are in a spiritual growth pattern, this is a huge jump. This is another card of wiping clear old karma. and starting new. Taking a judgment stand on your own life. Kind of accessing, what's been going on, the way you deal with things, the way you think about things, how much you listen to your intuition. Wow, I mean, you guys, this is powerful. It's power. Oh my God. Temperance. I'm telling you, to have this many cards and right off the bat, 4 major arcana cards, you are deeply spiritual. And if you're not now, honey, you soon will be. Temperance is a card of blending, of patience, keeping at it till you get things right. It's an awareness that the universe is, or God, or whatever you want to call it, goddess, higher power, great spirit, however you relate to spirit, intuition and the emotions attached, or they're never ending. There's always going to be enough. Always going to be enough knowledge that, as long as you want to accept it and listen to it. Always enough emotion to get yourself right. Always enough intuition if you're listening. That never goes away. Oh my gosh, look at this. You are so blessed and so in touch with the divine. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Cups. So far, this could not be a better reading than had I planned it, which of course, we don't plan these things. Ace of Cups, that is inspiration and love coming in for you. Oh, excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold thing. And strength, Geminis. Gemini, you are such a spiritual being. Your strength comes eternally from spirit, and so does your kindness. And look at this card. She's helping out this lion. She's going to take the thorn from his paw. This is such a beautiful card. And see the lemniscate above their heads? The symbol for eternity. And this is also an 8. Strength is an 8, which is a very spiritual card because you turn it on its side and there you have the lemniscate, right? Lemniscate, however you say it. I am just floored so far by this reading. I just almost want to stop now. It's so gorgeous. Of course I won't. We're not finished. 7 of Wands. You have risen above many obstacles and risen above other people telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that. You have risen above and you say, yes, I can. I can do whatever I put my mind to. And you can. Oh, Geminis, I'm so excited for this reading. And the High Priestess. No way. Gems, I hope you're absorbing what this all means. That spirit is just with you right now. As you're watching this, your soul is so connected to the divine in a big, big way. The High Priestess is the way of knowing things. It's your intuition. It's knowing who's on the phone before you answer it. It's thinking about somebody and then running into them. Maybe somebody you haven't seen in a long time. It's understanding things that other people just don't get. It's a deep sense of inner knowing. It's a secureness in yourself that you have this knowing and that you could just absorb all the spiritual knowledge, and you probably have some psychic tendencies in any one of many directions. Maybe you have psychic tendencies in several directions. This is just, wow. I mean, seriously. I cannot think of a time I've had more major arcana just come up right off the bat. And the only two that aren't major arcanas are the Ace of Cups, right? Beautiful card. And the Seven of Wands. You've risen above so much. And the Ace of Swords. Remember what I said about you being open with the High Priestess to intuition and information coming in like Wi-Fi, picking up on the cosmic matrix, if you will. This is standing in your truth. This is knowledge. This is ways of knowing. This is your brain and the way you think. And you're having a new, brand new, sparkling way of looking at things. It's very powerful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now we have the Ten of Swords. You know, normally the Ten of Swords is not a great card, but coming in after this Ace, of course, for this Ace to come in, you've got to release these other thought patterns that have been, you know, messing with your brain. Thoughts that have hurt you, things that people have said to hurt your self-esteem, all that stuff that your mind has glommed onto. This is the 10. It's time to get rid of that stuff. And you will. Oh, you definitely will be getting rid of that. You have so many blessings coming in. You no longer have room in your life for this. So this is going by the wayside. Wow. Oh, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a hurt that you carry in your heart. See how these swords are like, they are wedged into that heart. Maybe you feel as though your heart has become mechanical in some way. That you're just carrying around this hurt. It's very human. Very human. But I see this being released with this Ten of Swords. And with this Ace of Swords. Rising above, and this new way of thinking is connected by this Three of Swords. Obviously, you need a new way of thinking. You don't want to carry that Three of Swords around forever, and you don't have to. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. The Magician. You're manifesting all these beautiful things. You are so standing in spirit, Geminis. You are filled to the brim with spirit. You are connected with your soul in a huge, huge way. You're listening to your intuition. You understand that manifestation is your state of mind and how you invite things in. Which absolutely goes with releasing all this negative stuff so you can manifest. And with this High Priestess, oh my gosh. Wow. Geminis. Oh, it's just like the goodness doesn't stop here. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So underlying all this reading so far is you will be getting your wish. You will be getting your wish. Whatever that wish is. Wow. Wow, I am just floored. You guys rock. You guys are amazing, amazing people. Wow. Okay, now I would like to do, I always do kind of it's almost a second reading on top of the first. kind of see, a little more information, and I kind of hate to go any further than this. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. You can see how it all connects, how each card connects to the next card, how everything in our lives connects to the next thing. Okay, here I go. Eyes closed. Oh, somebody leapt out. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the first one I see is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is coming in because these things are being swept away. And you are very spiritual with the Hierophant. You're wanting to study. And that's going to bring in a soul connection. Now, if you are already in a relationship, this is like the next level. This is taking your relationship to the next beautiful level. If you've been married 20 years, 40 years, a year, you're just dating, whatever it is, this is taking everything to a new and more beautiful level. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. Your manifestation is just showing. You have really been working on your manifesting, haven't you? The Empress. The Empress comes in on judgment and temperance. Absolute abundance. Absolute abundance. Wow. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So you do have an offer of love coming in. It's slowed down a little. There's a little bit of a delay, but so maybe it's not going to come like this first 2 weeks in December, but it's coming. It's coming big time. It's on the Strength. It's on the Ace of Cups. It's just a little delay. It's not anything to worry about. Nothing to worry about. And we've got the Emperor reversed. I have never seen so many major arcanas in one reading. I'm not kidding. And I have been doing readings for almost 45 years. Now the Emperor reversed is an energy you probably don't want to be standing in. This is a my way or the highway. This is I don't want to say a negative energy, but it is quite overwhelming. It's micromanaging kind of energy. And I would say the universe is giving you a little bit of caution about this. And you can see that this is going to fall on the Death card and Rising Above and the Judgment card. So I'm feeling that you're rising above this energy, and that this is one of the energies that's being swept away, and one of the energies that this Judgment card is calling you to look at. Wow. Oh, you guys rock. Five of Swords in reverse is a release of this kind of, you know how when you think about things and you have a lot of self-doubt sometimes. Maybe you have thoughts of mistrust. You can't really trust your own thoughts a lot of the time. You realize that, right? This is understanding that. This is a release of this kind of chaotic thought process in your mind. The thought process that said that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not handsome enough, you're not smart enough. You are realizing that those are just other people's projections onto you. or it's your own mind kind of beating you up. Don't let it do that. This is a realization of those kinds of thoughts. And here it comes. You know, it's on the Hierophant and Temperance and the High Priestess. So you are really getting your shit together, Geminis. This is amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Some information is coming to you about love. I think the information is going to get to you before the person gets to you. Before the offer is you're going to have an inkling. Somebody's going to say something to you. And it's coming in on this information card. And the Judgment and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Wow. Wowzer. I'm so happy. I feel so overjoyed. You know, just some readings, you know, it's just, you just feel like bogged. You're like, oh no, there's all this blockage, and you don't want to tell people that. You have to. You have to be honest, you know. Here we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Now here is a little bit of blockage. It's a little bit of the timing not being quite right for you to start your new job or to put in your ideas at your new job. Not quite time to be showing off your stuff yet. Not quite time. It's coming in on top of Temperance, which is like, take your time. You got to blend things. You got to get it figured out, right? Strength. You got to have the strength to have the patience. And the Ten of Swords. You got to get this bad mindset out of your head to get this Three of Pentacles right side up so you can incorporate other people. Paying attention to the details. The Eight of Pentacles. It's all about the real world, baby. You got to pay attention to the details of the real world. Even though you have this beautiful spiritual jump, quickening, leap, if you will. You still live in the real world, so don't forget to pay attention to the details of your real world, because you don't want that falling apart while you are reveling in spirit. And I see that this paying attention to details has something to do with this hurt that you've been carrying around. This rising above. And the Ace of Swords is this truth. So just pay attention to the details of your real life. Don't get too swept up in spirit that you forget to pay your bills. The Hierophant, that's the second time. Second time. I've just gotten a message. Spirit just gave me a message that some of you might be going into spiritual studies to become a minister or a priest. Others of you, maybe you are in university. You're going to be graduating. You're going to become a professor, a teacher of some kind. Maybe you're going to be teaching at some kind of religious school. It's just so beautiful. And he's coming in on the Magician. So you are manifesting such incredible spiritual things into your life. I hardly know what to say, gems. You guys, this is incredibly beautiful. Incredibly beautiful. It's just really amazing. Now on the bottom of this deck, we do have the Eight of Swords. So there, remember I said there's a little bit of, not blockage, but it's more of a timing thing with this love coming in. That's because you're not quite at the 10 of Swords yet. Almost. This 8 is a time of being, I don't like the word stuck because it makes me think of stuck in the muck. But it's a time of feeling that you cannot move forward. It's a time limit though. The snow's going to melt. He'll be able to get the door open. He'll be able to leave. If he wanted to put forth the effort, he could dig his way through these thoughts that are buried in this cold snow, right? But for now, he's just looking out there, probably contemplating on the time factor. And 8 again, it's an infinite struggle that we always have in our human existence, working with the thoughts in our heads. Oh, hear the trumpeter swans? Honk, honk. Trumpeting away. So, not a bad card. It's just the universe telling you there's a little bit of work you need to do still in your head. Well, we're not surprised, right? Because look at all these magnificent, and I cannot describe it any other way. This is a magnificent reading. Right in the center, the Empress. I'm telling you, you have got a soul connection coming in, and like I said, if you're already in a relationship, it's going to be a huge jump. Maybe you haven't even realized yet that the person that you're with is this soul connection. Some of you. This is an incredibly beautiful reading, gems. I am so pleased. Don't be surprised if this love doesn't rush in right this first couple weeks of December, because it's timey-wimey stuff, right? That's not going to go in a straight line. And there is just a little delay. I don't know what's holding him up, or her up, but if it's you wanting to give this love to someone else, the stalling is that you're getting your mind straight and you're getting your heart straight, right? You're paying attention to the details of your life so that you can bring in this love to someone. Or vice versa. If someone wants to bring this love into you, the universe is not letting that happen until you are straight and balanced and standing in a good place, which you're gonna be. Wow. Wow. I'm bursting with joy. I wish this was my reading. I love you guys. You Geminis are awesome, awesome, brilliant people. And, wow. Blessed be, everyone. For now, this is Avitazorrah signing off.